You want to meet the football version of a menace to society? Check this dude out. Let's get it cracking. Yo, 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 no maniacs, super no maniacs, and all in between. Welcome to another edition of Feed the Bears. And I'm hopping right on into this one. Because let me tell you a quick story first about this guy. This is David Walker, 6'1", 263 pounds out of Central Arkansas. Now I think I heard that he performed at the combine. I'm not sure. I think he got the invite. I'm not sure. I think I read that somewhere, but I did not watch a whole lot of that, so I can't tell you. But I think he might have been there. So here's the story. So a few months ago, when I started doing all this research and going through guys, and my process is this: you know, I'll identify the school, look for the draft eligible players, and I'll get to work writing names down. I pull up a name, put it in YouTube, see what the first thing is that comes up. Most of the times it's somebody's highlights. So I'll turn that on and see what it shows me. Then after that, I go to the full tape and start breaking it down that way. Now on this particular guy, David Walker, what happened was I turned on his highlights. That was the first thing I saw. And holy shit, I'm telling you. Now, my process goes like this as well. When I identify a player that I think is, one of those guys, you get a total of 3 stars by your name. That's what happens. If you get 3 stars, you get circle and you end up on one of the prospect shows that we do. That's just my process. And this guy right away, just from his highlights, and this rarely ever happens. Usually a guy will get a star if I see a highlight reel first. Then I go back to the tape, and if he accumulates 2 more stars, he gets on the show. This guy got 2 stars right away. Immediately, this guy just jumps off the tape at you. I mean, just single-handedly destroying the game by himself. And I know somebody's going to be like, yo, no, man, you're going a little too far. This guy's from Central Arkansas. Listen, I'll keep telling you guys, don't worry about that. Don't worry about where he's from. Worry about the attributes. Look at the attributes. Look at him on tape. Tell me what you think stands out. Absolute twitch galore. Fast. Like, this is how he got 2 stars. Let me describe to you what I saw. So it was I want to say it's against Grambling. I'm not sure, but I know what I saw on film. And so he's playing left side defensive end. The slot receiver on the other side of the ball, on the right-hand side, caught a pass in the slot and boom, broke the middle, broke containment, and he's darting off down the field. He's gone. All of a sudden, you see somebody in white just flying down the field, just straight running down. Didn't really have the angle on him or anything. He just straight ran him down. This is a slot receiver. Straight ran him down at about 263, 265, however big he is, ran him down. And I was just blown away. I mean, absolutely, it blew me away. Like you don't see stuff like that, an edge rusher, defensive end at that size and weight, just running a slot receiver down. I can see a fullback, I can see a tight end, but a slot receiver, David Walker ran this guy down for about 55, 60 yards and caught him. And I was just blown away. And so he ended up with the 2 stars right away. Here I am, fast forward to sorting through all these other players. You get all about them, kind of. And then I'm looking for a certain player. I'm looking to see what kind of if I put stars by his name. So I'm sorting through the names on the list, and I see his name again, and immediately I'm like, okay, that name sounds familiar, and I start to go away from it. Then I went back to the page. I said, let me pull this guy up again. Let me see, and it's David Walker. And I had to come and do this video. This is probably something I'm supposed to save until Friday night when we do the prospect show. But sometimes these guys are just so effing just exciting to watch, man. If you like football and you just like a pure football player, and you can tell this guy just absolutely loves the game, this is one of those guys, man. This dude right here is something. I mean, something, man. Just the speed in which he gets off the ball, and you would think, and this, by the way, I think he's right there at the edge of a guy that would fit a Dennis Allen scheme. Why? Only I would just say the only drawback when you look at David Walker and you think about Dennis Allen edge rusher, he doesn't have that length. He doesn't have those freaky long arms like a lot of the edge rushers that he likes. He doesn't have that, so I will say that. But I think everything else is right there in that zone. Everything else, the play strength is right there. Really good at setting the edge. Real twitchy. First step is I mean, that burst off the ball is almost overwhelming. It is that fast, man. I mean, this guy really gets off the ball, and he's pretty much got that. He's got that tackle at his mercy. Pretty much. I've seen a couple of interior pass rush reps too. I don't know how much of that you're going to do with the 265-pound edge rusher in the NFL, but you can see it at Central Arkansas. So that'll show up on tape. I'm sure everybody at Hallis Hall knows who David Walker is at this point. The question is, does he fit what they're trying to do? In my opinion, he's right there on the edge. And if you want to put a mark by his name and say, yeah, maybe not, it's got to be the length of his arms. That's the only thing. And so let me give you a couple of stats. This is a couple of stats with this guy. So he came to Central Arkansas right away, and he made an impact. And in 2022, he had 62 tackles, 33 solo tackles, 29 assists, and 12 sacks with one pass deflection. 2023, a little bit, I wouldn't say it's a down year, but 54 tackles, 30 solo, 24 assists, 7.5 sacks, and one pass deflection. 2024, he turns it up again. 68 total tackles, 45 solo, 23 assists, 10.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. I repeat, 4 forced fumbles by himself, and 5 pass deflections. All those kinds of stats, when you look at them on their face, on his face, that's a disruptive football player, very disruptive. He's always around the ball. He's always making an effect on the play. And, I don't tend to care about a lot of these stats, but sometimes you can use them and put them in context in right next to what you've seen on film. And so what I'm trying to say to you guys is everything that I just read off to you guys, you can see during the entire game, man, he's relentless, man. This kid is relentless. David Walker has a motor like it ain't nobody's business, dude. This dude is serious, man. So I just had to stop in here and just get you guys I just wanted you guys to get some attention on this football player. And so if you find some time during your day today, later on tonight, tomorrow, whenever you want to treat yourself to a stud football player that just excites you, and you just if you like me, a football nerd, and just love to see football players, a real true guy that's enjoying himself out there, having a good time, and just really wrecking a game, this is the kind of football player you would want to watch. So check him out. This is David Walker, 6'1", 263 pounds, out of Central Arkansas. I think he's gonna. In fact, I see some projectors saying he's gonna get drafted in the 4th or 5th round. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure he's high on a lot of people's draft boards, and I would not mind if Ryan Poles had him high on that list, man. This guy's a complete blur off the line of scrimmage. He's strong at the point of attack, disruptive as all get out, and got an engine like it ain't nobody's business. Love this football player. Wanted you guys to check him out. So do him a favor and do that. Let you guys go with these, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button too, man. Hit the subscribe if you like this content. I'm gonna keep on cranking them out. I got so many football players I want you guys to know about. And so if you like this kind of stuff and you appreciate it, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. This tells me everything I need to know. When I see the subscriber count going up, that's telling me you're on the right path. Make some more stuff, point out some more players, give these people that support you what they're looking for. And I think this is the kind of stuff you guys like. And so check him out. David Walker, 6'1", 263 pounds, Central Arkansas. And I'm going to leave you guys with these famous words. If you can think it and you can see it, there's no reason in the world why you cannot absolutely manifest it. Do not, and I repeat, do not be a prisoner of your own mind. But with that being said, I am